Grab a beer and pull up a chair. Welcome to the Northwoods Beer Guy Podcast. Hey, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Northwoods Beer Guy Podcast. This is Mike, the Northwoods Beer Guy. And once again, we are in the studio and we are with Jim.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Doing good. How about yourself?
Can't complain.
That's good. Hey, can you believe this is our first episode of season 4 already?
I cannot believe that. We were just talking about that. That is amazing. Can't believe we had that many beers.
I know. Well, I can believe we had that many beers. I just can't believe we had that many episodes. So,
well, that's a good thing. Then we're still finding new beer.
Yeah, exactly. And I do enjoy, Jim does our research and such, and he tries to come up with a little bit of theme music to kind of lead into some stuff. And I'll tell you what, I'll give you credit. You dug this one. You had to dig deep.
Deep.
So, of course, the song is School's Out.
Yep.
And the reason that he played this is we're featuring one brewery today.
Nice.
And this is Thesis Brewing Company out of Rochester, Minnesota.
The Thesis Beer Project.
Beer Project. I apologize.
There we
Yes,
go. Yep.
Thesis Beer Project.
Right. It has a different name. The only one that we've ever been to, it doesn't have brewery in the title.
That is right. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to January 2026. This is
Hello.
Our first episode of that. Good riddance to my bad question answering of 2025. I'm going to leave that behind us.
Yep, because the good thing is I found some new questions for you.
Oh, nice.
So you can start off on a good foot.
There you go. Yeah, that's it. I'm hoping.
Yes. So what was the background for us to go there? You remember?
Well, we actually, it came up with our Black Friday beer shopping extravaganza.
Yeah. Yes.
And, we started in the La Crosse area. Then we moved to Rochester because they had a new Total Wine
and more.
And so we did that, went to a couple of their liquor stores, and then we decided, hey, there's breweries that we haven't been to over here. So let's get over. And this was actually, I believe, the third brewery that day that we went to.
I think so.
And and they had some flavors.
Yes. It was just a challenge for the parking because they're doing a lot of road construction there. But other than that, the brewery itself is nice.
Yeah. I say we
the bartender was really friendly.
Yeah. In fact, he came over and brought us one of these beers that we're going to try again today as a sample, just to say, here, you got to try this because it's pretty wild. So
very different flavor.
We're going to give it a whirl, see if it stands up to being in a crowler, compared to on tap. So
well, and I think that flavor, me personally, I can't vouch for you, but I have not ever had that flavor before.
In a beer.
Right, in a beer. No. I've had it in a lot of different meals.
Yes, but not in a beer. Yes.
So that'll be good.
So it'll be interesting, yeah. So all right. Well, hey, we've got 9 beers.
9 beers
that we're going to try, and they're all in pint cans, except for the crowler. That's even bigger.
Yes.
So I think we'll start out just giving them a whirl, see what happens, and then we'll revisit some if we need to. So
yeah, because I think when I looked online, there was not a lot of info out there. So I apologize up front. I would like to have had more, info about like exactly what some of these were. So it's not that we don't want to tell you. It's just I looked everywhere, even on the one that they tried. It wasn't even on tap for us to look at. So the info I got is from 2024.
Okay.
So unfortunately, I wish I had more info. And I guess that's if there's any of the listeners that are brewmasters out there that have their webpage. Don't be afraid to tell us what's in your beer. It's not a secret. We're not going to make your beer, but then we'd like to know when it's in it. We can tell the listeners too.
Right. Yeah. We can only report what we have access to. So
yes.
So yeah, I guess we might as well start
with
the first one. And now I believe we lined these up ABV wise.
Yes.
They're not like really big ABVs, anything like that. These are pretty much, I think, where anybody could do them. So
especially when they're making pint can out of all these.
Right.
Somebody could get messed up before we even get to our halfway point.
There you go. So yeah, so the first one that we have is called Citrus Mistress, and it is a pastry sour for the good and thirsty. It says on the can, 16 fluid ounces and 4.2 ABV.
So online it says it's a Berliner Weiss.
Okay. Yep.
Would that be the same? Would that be?
Well, Berliner Weiss is another style similar to kind of in the Hefeweizen kind of family,
So,
but it's usually lower.
okay. But on the can it says fruited sour. So I mean,
Yeah.
so for the listeners, how would they?
A lot of times they turn, for whatever reason, they use Berliner Weiss style in sours and such.
So it's not a misnomer or
No.
anything, or because like if somebody be online and looked at this, it'd be different than what if they looked at the can
Right.
in the cooler. So I guess the bottom line is don't be scared of
Yeah.
what it says on the outside.
Yeah, and a lot of time you'll see Berliner Weisses fruited, like with fruited flavors and such as well. So yeah, I'm sure that's why they did it that way.
And all I got was pastry Berliner Weiss with an abundance of tangerine, blood orange, vanilla caviar, and marshmallow.
Okay. See, we're getting back into them fancy caviar drinks.
I got to put my pinky out again.
I was going to say, this may be too hoity-toity for the likes of us. So,
well, and again, I don't like sours. I'm not a big sour guy,
Right.
so hopefully this is not a tart. It's orange.
Color-wise, it looks
like
tangerine.
Yeah, it looks like high C.
There you go. Yeah, that's a better description, almost like high C. Yeah. Well, you can smell.
Is that blood orange?
It's got to be. That's what it smells like.
That's pretty strong.
Maybe a faint hint of vanilla, but I definitely smell like the orange in there.
Wow.
Oh, that's not bad.
Wow. That is not.
That's not bad.
When it says fruited sour, that is definitely the opposite of what I'm getting. I'm getting a sweet, flavorful pastry, almost like a Pop-Tart.
Almost, yeah.
That's good. Like that's a good flavor.
Like we talked about before, you never know anymore when it says sour. Okay, is it going to be hurt your jaw tart or is it going to be sweet? And this is on the sweet side.
Yes.
But wow.
That
is very interesting.
Is that sweetness? Do you think that's the marshmallow or vanilla? Because I really can't pick out vanilla, but
honestly, I think the blood orange really is kind of the big flavor.
Yep.
Maybe a little tangerine, but I'm just wondering. Yeah, that's a good question, dude. I don't know.
But I mean, this is good. I mean, and you know me, I do not like sours.
Right.
I mean, I will tell you straight up out there listening that if it says sour in a can, I'm probably not going to pick it. So Mike actually picked this one. But this is, wow. For me, this is by far one of the better sours I think that I've tried.
Yeah. So when we were there, they had, like a cooler and they had all of these, so it was like a mix and match. Yep. You could do your own thing. So I ended up buying 8 of them because that was all they had, in there for cans and such. So, but yeah, this,
wow.
This is impressive.
For our first one of the day, we're really stepping it off good.
Yeah.
Which is we don't always get to say that, but I'm very, very impressed.
You're pleasantly surprised.
I'm speechless at a sour tasting that good.
So what are your thoughts on it?
Well, I'm going to say right up front, it says it's a sour. So very misleading. And a lot of times, I can't say that I'm the only person out there that really doesn't like sours. So I think people might be turned away just by the label and not knowing what's on the inside. So I think by just maybe putting Berliner Weiss on it rather than pastry sour. And again, I'm talking about the outside of the can, not even what's in it, because the inside does taste very good.
Yeah.
And I think that's like, wow, that is way up there on the list of sours. I mean, it's up there, I would say, in the atmosphere with Barntown Brewing.
It's pretty close, I think. Yeah.
It may not be in that same level, but it is close.
Up there, yeah.
So, I mean, very impressive. I'm very, very wonderfully surprised because, I mean, Mike can probably count on me in his hand how many times I've ever said I like the sour.
Right.
It has not been many times, but this is one of those good beers. I'm actually going to say a 3.5.
Wow.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm going to go with 3.4. And the only reason is I think that the blood orange is kind of the dominant flavor. And there's a lot of other things in it. And I could be totally wrong, but that's kind of what my tasting is. I kind of wish that there was a little bit more maybe of the marshmallow. The vanilla, I don't necessarily think you'd have to really do much, but if that marshmallow maybe was a little more or the tangerine, then I would have been right there but I agree. 3.4, that's probably 3.5. That's one of the higher sours we've ever rated.
Yeah.
So
very, very, very impressed.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good way to start.
And I mean, now after taking my sip and sitting it down, my tongue even does have a little sweetness still on it, like the marshmallow or the vanilla. I don't know exactly which flavor it is, but it's still lingering there, which is for a finish. That's nice.
Yeah. And I don't taste caviar, so that's good.
Yes, and I if you gave me caviar, I probably wouldn't even know.
Right.
I'd probably have to look away when I took a bite. But
There you go.
yeah, that really good and awesome.
Yeah,
Like you did a good job on the
Good
first
way to
one.
start on that one.
So since you're such a good mood,
Okay.
should we start-
You're going to rain on it right off the bat.
let's see if we can get an easy question for you.
Okay.
So and again, these are all kind of holiday related themed, trying to give you some hints.
Okay.
Which country and century started using and decorating Christmas trees? Give you the easy one right off the bat.
I think we've talked about this before.
And I think we kind of
hinted
tiptoed around
around it.
Yep.
Geez. I'm going to say we'll go with Germany and in the 1200s.
Wow.
That was way off.
It was started in Germany
Oh, nice.
in the 16th
Oh,
century. So you
so
still
the-
got a minus 500. For
So
that.
the 1500s.
Yeah, you were off.
Oh,
You were off by
hey, I'm happy I got the
you got
country
Germany
right.
You did.
Yeah.
You were digging deep. I seen the gears just a little bit in there.
Yeah.
Like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hey,
so-
I'm happy.
Yes. So with that, what's
Wait a
next?
minute. Did you say I got minus 500?
Yeah, because you were 500 years off.
No, well, I said 12. Well,
Oh yeah,
1200.
12. So you're
So I was only 300 years off.
so we'll give you minus 300 then.
Yeah, but
one
I got
one for each year.
I got the first part right.
Yeah. All right, 299.
Okay.
I'll give you a
There.
point.
I'm even happier now.
There, look at that. You're doing good. You're like you're back
Yeah.
in school.
Yeah, see? All I needed was beer. Who knew?
Is that
All
easy?
right. Well, hey, the next one that we've got, once again from Thesis Beer Project.
Yep.
This is their shared ownership. And this is an American light lager, 4.5% ABV. That was the first one, too. Right? No, 4.2. So
Yep.
this is just stepping up
Just
just
a tad.
a tad. Oh, look at it. It's got a
Like a beer.
beer mug and he's
Running
running
with
with
a
the
football.
football. Yeah.
Well, you know what's weird about that?
What's that?
The colors are green and gold, but this is from Minnesota.
Yeah, well,
How did they do that?
I don't know. All of a sudden, I'm in a bad mood now.
That's what I was
It
wondering.
says on the can also a light and crisp lager made with friends, it says.
Well, it says all I could find was this light American lager is crisp, clean, and highly drinkable. Well, those are kind of the three key things for beer, right?
Yeah. At least they didn't say crushable.
Yes. Brewed with our pals at the Thirsty Belgian and Forager Brewing,
Okay.
made with friends to be enjoyed with friends.
Okay.
So did we stop the Thirsty
Well,
Belgian?
No, that, if I remember, I've never been there.
Okay.
I've seen it online before, and I think they have a lot. It's most Belgian type beers,
Okay.
if I remember right.
But still in the Rochester
It's in the
area?
Rochester area.
Okay.
Yes.
Because we've been to the Forager.
Yes. So that might be, oh, geez. Yeah, that's,
Looks light.
looks kind of light. We may have to look next year to see if we can find that. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be an interesting stop.
There you go, Jim.
Wow, that definitely looks light. We can see through that one.
This looks definitely like it's competing with the
Big box.
the big beers there. Yeah.
And it does have a head on it. I mean,
Unfortunately, I use the same glass and I smell blood orange.
yep, I can kind of,
Yeah, that's
Wow.
it's what you would expect for a light lager.
yeah.
And
On a hot summer day, this
could be a good lawnmower beer.
Yep.
If it was,
Wow.
because it's fairly cold. Yeah, that's
And no bad after. I mean, it goes down smooth, no bad aftertaste,
Mhm.
smooth finish.
yeah, that is.
That's pretty good.
It's. Am I going to be like, man, the flavor? No,
Yeah, right.
But going into this one, I didn't expect
Right.
flavor.
But I think you could drink a couple of these.
Oh yeah, for sure. 4.5%. This is would be one that tailgating or whatever.
Yeah.
It's something that you don't want really the big flavors and all that. This would be
Yeah, this-
totally fine.
And again, I mean, there's no weird flavors or weird aftertaste to finish this smooth. I mean, this is again pretty good beer.
Mhm.
I mean, you go going in, it's not gonna have a lot of flavor.
Right.
You just don't know because
But-
we've had some other ones that were supposed to be light lagers and either didn't have any flavor. But I mean, this does have a little bit of flavor.
Yeah, the thing I really like about it is there's not a bad aftertaste. You know what I mean? Sometimes you get kind of a weird little aftertaste to it. This one is not. I give them credit. The crisp and clean thing, it is.
Spot on.
It is.
And I'm cleaning up my glass now, so I don't have to.
There you go.
Yeah, so you're
it's-
first. What do you think?
I'm going to have to rate it for what it is.
Yep.
And people will think, oh, you're giving it this score, but I'm going to go with 2.5, which I know is average, but for a beer of this style, I think it's really good. And I bet if we compared it to the other American light lagers we've had, this is probably one of the higher ones that we've scored.
Yeah, and I mean, And I think your score is more of a reflection on there isn't a lot of flavor rather than being a bad beer.
Right. Correct.
It's definitely a good beer. I mean, my only addition would be, I think, compared to because I can say that I've had some of the bigger box beers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we all have. Yeah.
This actually does have a touch better flavor. I mean, it's not a bad flavor at all. But it's got a good flavor. So I'm gonna that's the only reason why I'm gonna say a 2.7 because I think it's just a little bit above.
Yeah. Yep.
The center line. I mean, I'd highly recommend if you go to the Thesis Beer Project, either start out with this one first. I mean,
if you've never had a craft beer, grab this because this would be a perfect kind of segue into trying some other stuff.
Yeah.
I'm impressed. So far, I think they've done pretty well on these first two.
Yeah, I mean, I've brought some other ones.
I see we've had other ones that were 2 beers in going, man, how many we got left?
This is not starting off good.
No.
But for this episode, we're really, I'm thoroughly happy so far.
I agree.
So coming up to question number 2.
All right.
Gave you the easy one first. You got part of it right.
I appreciate that.
So that's good. You really started off good.
Yes.
So question 2, when was the first Christmas postage stamp and what was on it?
First Christmas postage stamp. In the United States or?
Yes. You don't have to give me the exact date, just the year.
Right. Okay.
So I don't want to know exactly what.
No, right.
Because they come out in different times.
Yep.
Just the year.
Jeez. I'm going to say 1964. And I'm going to say that Santa was on. I'll stick with Santa. I already threw it out there. I'm figuring it was kind of like that Coca-Cola style Santa.
All right. Well, you are close. 1962.
Oh, dang it.
So you were close. And it featured a wreath with 2 candles.
See, I was at first when I said that, I thought, or was it a Christmas tree? A tree with I wouldn't have said a wreath. So I still would have got it wrong. But see, that's when I got it, quit second guessing yourself. Just stick with your gut.
Right, because you got good beer going, so now you got just don't second guess.
Yeah, something weird's going on. Even though I got it wrong, I was still close.
You were close.
I was close.
Doing good. All right,
Man.
so what do we got next? See,
all right.
You got good beer, good question answering.
I don't know what to do here.
You're in the zone.
Something's going to happen. I just know it. So
hopefully not. Hopefully the beer stays as good as what they've had.
Yeah, I'm hoping. Okay, this one is boom, boom,
exclamation
fruited sour. 4.5%. Oh, this has got the mug and he's kind of tossing a football.
So FYI,
it says.
So look at the colors. What does that remind you of?
Of a certain not this year.
No. Of the fruit.
Oh, fruit.
What colors are those fruit?
It's purple. So like grape.
Yep. And then yellow for?
Lemon.
That's it. That's all it says on there. Grape and lemon.
Grape, lemon, and Minnesota Pride. It says on the side of the can.
Well, you got more than what I got.
It is.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
4.5%.
4.5.
So another definitely easily.
You think this will be purple?
Well, what color do purple and yellow make a different color? Like blue?
I don't know. That doesn't sound all that. Well, let's see.
Oh, that is purple.
It's kind of
that's a
kind of a purple, kind of a dirty purple.
As it sits there, you see how it darkens up?
Yeah.
It comes out lighter than it darkens.
That's a little weird. But hey.
Wow. All right. Well,
I'm not going to question them because they've been doing pretty well.
And how many purple beers have we ever had?
Well, that's a good question.
Purple color.
We've had a lot more pink or red.
Right. We've had great beers, but many of them have not been actually great.
There was that
purple in color.
Oh, what's it called? Grape Ape? Is that what it was called? Out of we had it at Lift Bridge. We had it at Between the Bluffs, and but that was more of a clear with a tinge of grape, or purple
not
to it. Not like this.
This is definitely purple.
This is purple.
There's something sour in there.
That's not bad. It definitely has a little different.
Wow.
I'm not going to deny the aroma was a little. Yeah. It concerned me initially, but the flavor it tastes better than it smells.
Yes, I mean you can taste the grape and the lemon both.
Mm-hmm.
And the lemon is not like the tart.
No.
Really strong, sour.
I'm trying to think of what that reminds me of.
That is not bad either.
It's almost like a little bit like when you get like the purple popsicles.
Right.
It kind of has a little bit of that, you know what I mean? Where it's a little that sweeter grape kind of.
Yeah, I mean, for a fruited sour, this is not the tartness.
It's not bad.
It is not bad at all. Wow.
Man.
That was one of the few that I was actually a little bit worried about. Because I don't like sours, but again, very, very impressed. There's nothing to be afraid of.
No.
It says fruited sour, but it is not.
It's not sour. And
Wow.
it's not over the top like Jolly Rancher grape flavor. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. That grape and lemon works really well together in there.
Wow. That's a good job.
Interesting.
Wow.
I'm really worried now.
Yeah. I mean, we had 3 that have actually been. Now, I will have to say that I do like the Citrus Mistress a little bit better, even though I know we're just comparing those 2 as sours, but they're all from the beer project. But
Thesis.
Man, yeah, so this is really surprisingly good. 3 beers. I mean,
what kind of score are you going to give that one?
Can I get a little hit on that?
Oh,
that one's good.
Yeah, we only have a can of it, so.
So again, at the upfront and honest, I am not a sour guy.
Yep.
I don't really like sours. So I was really hesitant on this one because it said fruited sour, but I'm very surprised, very impressed. This tastes really good. The grape and a lemon work really good together. Is it a perfect for me? No, it's not perfect, but wow. I would not, for anybody that does not like sours, do not be afraid to try this one. This is, really good. I'm going to say a 3.0. I like it. I would have another one. I mean, it's really changing my mind and perspective on sours.
Right.
So I don't know if now the next one we're going to try is going to be like, you're twitching, but
you're going to be like, wait a minute.
But this one is really good. Great job on this one.
I agree 100% with you. I was going to go with 3.0 as well. I do like the Citrus Mistress a little better just because I think the flavor is a little bit stronger.
Yep.
Where this one, the grape and lemon, you can taste them both, but it's a little bit more muted compared to the first one.
Right.
But it's still very good. And if somebody goes, you want one of these? Yep, I'll have one.
For sure.
So,
I mean, for just looking in the cooler,
well,
were any of these, did you get to try them beforehand, or were these all new ones that they didn't have on tap?
No, I think there was a few. I know like the Citrus Mistress we had, but I know like the last 2 we didn't. And I think there might have been a couple of the other ones.
Okay.
So I'd have to go back.
So it wasn't like
check.
when you were looking through the fridge, you had an idea what you were picking, right?
Nope. Nope.
Which is good. I mean, I would have been like trying these on tap. Well, yeah, that's definitely what I want.
Right. Well, yeah, and I just figured, man, they got all of these. Well, I'm going to get one of each of them. Then we can really kind of feature them and see what we think of that stuff. So,
we're really starting off. I mean, these are all above average scores.
Yeah.
So that's really good so far.
Even my 2.5 is actually above average for that style. So,
yes. So that's good. So, all right, we'll go right back into our next easy question.
All right.
Question number 3, 2-parter again. Where? So I'm looking for a city and country, or I can give you a partial credit if you get either or correct.
Okay.
And what year was tinsel invented?
I thought you said these were easy.
Well, tinsel, we put on.
I know what tinsel is.
Well, see, then it's
nobody's asked me when, where, and whatever.
Oh, wow.
Jeez. I don't. I'll say tinsel was we'll say Austria. Why? I don't know. I'm just throwing it out there. And the year?
Yeah.
We'll say 1704. No idea why.
You're close. See, you should have stuck to your guns, right?
Yeah.
What'd you answer in our first question?
Germany. I was going to say Germany. I thought, no, he ain't going to give me 2 there.
Yes.
Dang it.
Nuremberg, Germany in 1610.
Oh, okay. So I was still not quite 100 years off.
But see, you were close. Austria and Germany are close.
Because I was thinking Germany, but I thought, no, you're throwing me a curveball and it's going to be a neighbor, but
See, I was trying to keep them easy for you.
I appreciate that.
Awesome. Well, so what do we got next?
All right. Well,
we got some good ones so far. So
I'm hoping it continues. So the next one we have is their Meantime Kölsch, or as you say,
Klatsch.
Yeah.
Because it is an SCH at the end.
I don't know why he says that. 4.5% once again. Let's see. I'm trying to see if it's got a crisp, clean, and bright collage to pass the time away. Made by your friends at Thesis Beer Project. So that's what it had on the can.
This has got some good words in it for you. Are you ready?
Okay, yes.
Not sure what you're feeling today. Can't decide between an IPA or a Thesis Pieces? Why not have one of these in the meantime?
Oh.
This collage is a light, clean, and crushable.
There we go.
There it is.
There it is.
A crushable beer that goes down easy time and time again.
All right.
Well, did we ever figure out what the definition of crushable is in a beer?
It's very hush-hush.
Right. It doesn't deal with a can and being able to crush it, right?
I don't think so.
That's a different meaning.
Yeah. It's similar but different, I think.
Okay. Ooh, so it looks light.
This one is not as light a color as the light lager was, but it looks like a Kölsch. A Kölsch.
All right. Meantime.
Meantime.
And we did say it was a 4.5%.
4.5. Yep. So all of It was the first one is 4.2, and the rest have been 4.5 so far.
So really down there. Not much aroma for this.
Pretty mellow flavor.
Smooth finish. I mean, it's it's just hard to pick up what the flavors are.
I say it doesn't hang on
right
at all. But yeah, it's I think this is the first one that I'm a little bit confused on. But it's not bad.
Right. I guess what's even more confusing to me is how is this between an IPA and Thesis Pieces?
Maybe that's when they brew it. I don't know.
Because, I mean, the flavor-wise, you wouldn't think that this between those two.
No. Because I think a lot of times, well, I mean, it does have a Kölsch flavor.
Yeah, it's not, faint. It's a little, I guess it's not as, not
as pronounced as the
first three.
Well, the first and third one.
Yes, for sure.
The second one didn't have a lot of flavor, but this one's got more flavor than the light lager did.
Yes, it does. Yep.
But
is it a good representation of the Kölsch?
That's the question. Oh yeah, and I'm up first. Great.
Yes, you are.
Great. I can't think about it more.
Boy, this is hard.
Man,
because it's not bad. I mean,
I'm not offended, but
we're trying to compare it against what a collage should be. So
yeah, and the flavor's pretty muted, I think, to me. I'm going to go a 2.4 on this one, just because I do think we've had a number of Kölsches that do have a little bit more flavor going on.
Yep.
And again, I would drink it. Don't get me wrong. But I think that maybe the flavor could be up a little bit more, and then I'd have scored it better.
Yeah, I'm right in there with you. I mean, and again, I'm not a big Kölsch guy. I mean, if I see this and that light American lager in a cooler, I'm probably going for a light American lager just because I don't really do a lot of these. So it's not, my score isn't reflective on necessarily maybe the flavor itself, but I don't have a lot of experience with these because I don't really search these out. So I'm sure your opinion is much more grounded than mine. So I'm gonna say a 2.3. It's not bad. It's not a bad flavor. It's just kind of a whole hum. I mean, I guess now I'm kind of skewed because the first three were actually very, very good. So I was kind of looking for this one to be right in that same category, and I think it's down just a little bit.
Right. Yep. I hear you. And I agree with you. Like I said, they started off way up there kind of deal. And so this one is not bad. It's just that, like I said, I think we've had some that have been better for this style.
Yes, correct. 100%. All right. So this is one of the easy questions again.
Okay.
Question number 4. Which state or states, kind of a hint.
Okay.
Do not grow Christmas trees.
Can you tell me how many?
No, I cannot.
Oh, okay. I'm guessing there's more than one. Where? Wow, this is tough.
You think so?
Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure. Trying to think of what climates aren't good for that. I'm going to say, and I have now, geez.
I think what you should go with your gut, because that's going to tell you exactly what the answer is.
All right, I was going to, my gut's probably wrong on this one. I was going to say Arizona, New Mexico, kind of in the Southwest.
You should have went with your gut.
Okay.
0. All 50 states, including Hawaii, grow Christmas trees.
Oh, see, trick question.
See, I was trying to make it an easy one. Because
because if you just said, none.
Yeah. So an evergreen. Because you said in Arizona, New Mexico.
Because they're in the mountains and all
mountains.
that. That's why I was like, what?
So that was an easy one. So each state actually does it.
Okay. Wow,
I didn't know that before I looked it up. I was like,
that was not very nice. You threw me that was a curveball.
Yes, it was. So do you have the drum roll now?
For this next one?
For the next one?
Yeah. Well, this will be, now remember, we had this at the brewery.
Yes.
And we actually didn't buy this. A friend of ours bought this one for you because you drove.
Yep.
So we're going to give it a whirl and see.
So
it is called Stuffed. And it's 5% ABV. And if you want to...
All right. So when I looked online, I found nothing. And even when you got this, he actually had to go in the back. It wasn't even on tap, right?
Right.
Was it on tap, just not labeled?
Right. Yes.
Okay. So this is one of those where he brought over a couple of taster glasses.
Yes.
And I think everybody was like, whoa, what in the world is that?
Yep. So remember, he was like, here, you guys got to try this. And he just gave it to us to try.
So from 2024, this is what I found. It says, sides are best. This is a stovetop stuffing inspired collage. Did everybody hear what I said?
Yes.
Stovetop stuffing. Okay. So that is this kind of takes you back right there.
Right.
So this is an experimental beer from the Thesis Beer Project. and it's a 5%. So it says it has thyme with a Y, sage, and a dash of your favorite boxed stuffing. Not vegetarian friendly.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
Because they don't like thyme and sage or what?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea why that is on there, but I'm just reading what they.
It smells like stuffing.
Yeah, it does. It's got like a hint of salt, like the hint.
I totally, even on the flavors, tastes like I totally get the thyme, thyme, sage, rose, all that. I can taste that.
Yeah, the flavor is not bad.
It's kind of crazy.
Wow.
Wouldn't you say? I mean, it tastes like stuffing.
So, and the hard part is, everybody's used to using a fork and putting it in
yeah.
And now you put it in a can and you get the same. How is your mind is just like, what? You're just.
Yeah, it's confusing. It reminds me of, remember that salsa beer that we had in Missouri? Now, that one was kind of not on the good side.
Overpowering.
Yes.
They got the right.
This is kind of crazy.
This tastes good.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, the flavor to me tastes the same as it did when we tried it.
Yeah, when we tried it there. It tastes extremely similar.
And I'm not sure. I know we had a couple of all of our people that went with us said when they tried it, it didn't taste the same. But
we must have got the right one then.
Yeah, this tastes to me like what we tried before.
Yeah, that's wild. That is just crazy. I totally still get all it just makes you think of, where's the turkey beer?
That is really, really good.
Yeah.
So I guess, and just talking out loud, I guess they're seeing this as a collage.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
So is that kind of how you would rate it? Because I mean, since we've never had a stovetop stuff, what do you rate it against? Are you rated against the other beers, or in general, or how do you?
I think personally, I would rate it just kind of in general because it is kind of out there on its own, kind of like that salsa beer, kind of like that really bad Hormel chili. Chili cheese beer that I tried that was really bad. Sometimes I think some of the companies get a little too cute on what they're what they're trying to accomplish, or hey, let's make something out of this.
Right.
This one shocks me just because I never would have thought of trying to make a beer taste like stuffing.
Right, and then actually
doing it. Yeah, that's the part that's crazy. Yeah, that's wild. I think it's pretty good.
Right.
Would I buy a 6-pack of it? No. But this is one of those you got to be like, dudes, you got to try this,
Right. And that's, I guess, where I'm struggling to give you my score is I've never had a beer that tastes like stuffing.
Right.
And I don't seek out collage style beers. So I don't want to like lower my score because of, collage. So I'm really like in a conundrum of my score. So I'm just going to throw it out there. I'm just going to say, 2.8.
Okay.
So I like it, the flavor a little bit better than an American light lager.
Yep.
That's why I'm putting mine up there a little bit higher. So, but I mean, it's good. It's just so hard to.
Yeah, it's so different that you don't know how. So I'm going to do the same score, 2.8, just because I give them credit because what they said it was going to be, it is.
Yeah.
And
it's spot on, I think.
Oh yeah, and the crazy part is just that it is so different. It's hard to, So, and I know when we were there, the guy had said that they only brewed like 5 gallons.
Okay.
So it really was. Now, when you looked it up, you said they did it in 2024 as well.
Yes.
So if you're, around Thanksgiving,
maybe
maybe
that's what's inspired Thanksgiving meal.
Yeah.
The turkey and the stuff.
Yeah. It could be. So if you're ever in Rochester around Thanksgiving, I'd stop in and see if they have another one.
So let me ask you this as a non-expert in brewing. Does making it as a collage, would that change the flavor as opposed to maybe if you made it as a lager or a pilsner? Is there?
Yeah, that's a good question.
It out there. I don't know the answer.
I don't know the answer either. I don't know. It might. I don't know why they picked a Kölsch to do that. That's a good question.
I mean, is there something with the yeast that makes it
right? I don't know. That's something we'll have to.
Because you would think the way that American lager tastes, right?
Yep.
If they would have put a little bit of that stuffing mix in there, maybe that would have.
Yeah, it would have been
the same flavor,
crisper, kind of. You know what I mean? Than what this, but whatever it is, it worked.
Right. So that's that's the hard part. You and I, we can sit armchair quarterback it. We don't know the answers, but we're just still. If somebody does maybe have an answer for that, just shoot us an email, let us know. But very impressed with the beer. Very good.
Exactly. Yep. I agree.
So this is our 5th one and we're still doing all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's wild.
All right. So are you ready for question number 5?
All right.
Easy. Remember, go with your gut.
Okay.
Question 5. What was used as the first ornaments on Christmas trees?
This will sound, I'm going to say pine cones.
Okay. And then remember, when? Oh, I didn't give you the when.
No.
When? When did they start putting those on there? Because it wasn't when they first got the trees.
Right.
It was later on. So they had a green tree sitting in the corner for a few hundred years.
Oh, okay.
And then all of a sudden, let me put something on there.
Because they were in the 50s, was it the 50s? So in the 1740s.
Close. So in the late 17th century.
Yep.
So that'd be 1600.
1600.
Right? People started using fruits like apples, pears, and oranges.
Dang it.
Because, in fact, edible ornaments were so popular that many people began to call Christmas trees sugar trees.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. Now it makes sense why my dog ate when my wife and daughter one year decided they were going to make garland with like the popcorn and cranberries. Yeah, and I got home from work one day and the dog ate all the popcorn and it was just this much, like a foot and a half strand of cranberries left. He probably figured it was awesome as like an automatic feeder. I suppose he just kept coming down.
Not chewing through, but just getting enough to get the popcorn out.
Right.
Nice. Well, he's smart.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing. So
awesome.
Interesting. So dried fruit. I should have thought about that. Yeah.
See, I mean, I'm trying to get enlighten everybody. So everybody's doing good.
Once you give me the answers, it makes total sense.
Yes.
I think we're gonna change the glasses here because when I smelled into my glass, and I definitely smelled stuffing. So.
There you go. Good call. So what do we got next?
All right. So the next one we have is Tuba Nanas, Tubananas, and this is a Hefeweizen, 5.2% ABV.
All right.
And let's see. On the side of the can, it says, a timeless German style with notes of banana and clove.
Yes. And I got a little bit more. It just says, Hefeweizen made with yeast from one of the oldest breweries in the world. Don't know which
one.
Yeah, I don't know which one that is. It doesn't tell me. Notes of banana and clove blend together in this light and refreshing German beer. Huh. So does that mean this is heather?
No.
There's no heather.
No heather in it.
Because we still don't know what she tastes like, right?
Right. Not specifically.
We know that there is a heather out there. We know there's flavor.
Yes, we do. At least that's what that brewery kept telling us.
Yeah.
I think there's been 2 of them, hasn't there? That we had.
Which one doesn't Ron like?
Coriander. Yeah. Okay. He doesn't like coriander.
So this is not that.
It smells kind of like a Hefeweizen.
Is that what that? It's not very strong though. I mean,
no,
the flavor,
it's definitely
aroma is not
kind of that yeasty kind of a smell.
I think I get the clove. The cloves come through right away, right?
Yep.
But banana, I don't really know.
I'm not really picking up a lot of banana. Well, at least on the first taste, I'm not.
So for whatever reason, this brewery is really able to get the flavor that they're looking for infused into the beer.
Yeah.
I mean, do I name names? Do I drop names or not? Mm-hmm. Like Shinerbach. They got.
You had to go back to that, didn't you?
How many different beers did we try? And none of them had a flavor. But here, this small little brewery in Rochester.
Yeah, they
cracked the code on flavor.
Like I said, I give them credit. They know how to do flavor. You're right there.
I'm not like trying to throw darts or anything, but boy, these guys. I mean, because we always talk about it on the podcast.
Yep,
we're looking for flavor.
Yep,
show us what you can do.
We always say, don't be afraid of flavor.
Right. And these guys are really showing you on the good side of it what happens when you actually put flavor into your beer. You can really do a good job. I mean, these beers are really...
Yeah, I agree, man. This is... Yeah, we may end up having to go back there again sometime. Yeah. It was good. And remember,
drive us.
The crazy thing is we weren't going to go there, remember? Because, it's a little bit farther from where we were at. And we're like, let's just go.
And then the parking, the front was all tore up.
They were working on it and all that. And it was like,
find out where to park.
And luckily, we figured out... Actually, my brother... figured out how to get behind there, and then we came back around and got there. So
I mean, this is very impressed. The only thing I can really knock it, I don't really know what the banana flavor, because I know even just eating a regular banana, doesn't have a lot of flavor.
Yep.
So how does that blend with the clove? I don't really know. I'm not able to pick that out.
Yeah, I say I definitely, I like Hefeweizens, and I definitely can get that clove. Okay. Now, all the other beers I've ever had, and it's not that many that have banana in them, and it always seems like it's more of a mouthfeel thing. But this one, it isn't like that either.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because usually it's got almost I don't want to say an oily, but it's kind of a slicker mouthfeel. You know what I mean? It sounds weird, but every time I've had banana, it's a banana beer or a beer that has banana in it. It's like that, where this one, I don't really get that. But I mean, I think it's a good representative of a Hefeweizen.
I think back to one of our very first episodes when we had that Bananas Foster.
Mm-hmm.
That was probably the best banana flavor.
Yeah.
I mean, because I don't know if they added extra bananas to get that flavor, but that one
was good.
That one was really good.
Yep. If I remember right, that was Hubbard Cave. Yep. That was very good.
You were
very
spot
good.
on.
And we've had
a couple more
because Goose Island had Bananas Foster, remember, with Bourbon County.
Yes.
That's a little different style with that, but it was very good as well.
Mm-hmm. So do you want me to go on this one?
Yeah.
All right. So this is a 5.2. So this is our sixth beer.
Yep.
From there. They're still good. So it's not offensive in any way. I like it. I could drink the whole can. I mean, if I had to, there's definitely good flavor. I think my challenge is the clove really is the most prominent flavor. It's not a bad flavor, but it's the most prominent thing. I guess maybe I might be looking for a little bit more banana, since especially if you had that Bananas Foster. So that always lingers in the back of my mind. Now that is what a really good banana flavor is. So that's the only reason why my score is maybe a little bit lower. Maybe that a little increased banana would counteract that clove a little bit. So I'm going to say a 2.5. I'm going to put it right in the middle for me.
Okay. I personally, I do like it. I like Hefeweizens though. You are right. I mean, the clove is what I pick up. I don't get the banana. I'm going to go at 2.7. However, I do think it's a pretty good representation of a Hefeweizen. Yeah, I would, if somebody offered it to me, I would definitely drink it, you know. And like I said, the only knock for me was that, like I said, that banana, the flavor, I didn't really pick it up, in the mouthfeel I didn't pick up for the banana. So it kind of threw me a little bit, but you definitely get the clove, but it's not like super overpowering to where you can't hardly drink it. So I think it
goes away quickly too. I mean, once
you
take a drink, it doesn't linger.
That's the thing I've noticed with all of these. They really,
the finish is smooth.
Yeah, they don't, we've had some where it just hangs on and you're like, oh, I'm going to be burping that for days, you know, but these have all been very good on the finish.
Yes, very good.
Yeah.
All right. So here we're up to question number 6.
Okay.
All right. Question 6. Here we go. I was misreading the question.
Okay. Well, you get minus 500 points for that.
What are candy canes shaped like and why?
They're shaped like a shepherd's hook. And why? Because of the shepherds that came when Jesus was born.
All right, and then you gotta give me the year.
Oh, God, you never said nothing about a year.
Yeah, well, I had it.
What specific? When were they made?
Yep, when did they start?
Oh, gee, I don't know. See, you're moving the goalpost on me. It's got to be back in like I'm just gonna say 1810.
Man, you had every part of it right except for the year.
I figured that.
So in 1670, a German choir master asked a local confectioner to shape the candy in its traditional form, resembling a shepherd's hook.
Nice.
In the Christmas story, shepherds traveled from far and wide to visit the infant Jesus. So, yes,
I'm actually 16 what?
70.
70, okay.
So I'm actually going to give you a +2 because you did a majority.
I got 2 out of 3. So
I was just testing if you see if you.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Man,
are you feeling okay?
See, this is the new year.
You're giving me
positive points.
Yeah.
This is a new year.
I can. We'll see how long it lasts.
I'm changing a leaf for you.
Okay. Good.
So what do we got next on?
Well, hey, so the next one we have, and some of their descriptions, remember, have actually mentioned this beer already. So this is their Thesis Pieces.
Nice. And which should be similar to the Reese's Pieces, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Reese's Pieces. Yep.
There we go.
And it's got a peanut on the can, dancing with a beer and wheat. This is their peanut butter blonde.
Nice.
And this is 5.4% ABV.
Okay.
And on the can, on the side of the can, it says peanut butter in a beer. You betcha. That's all it says.
So I found just a little bit more. It just says a blonde ale with heavy doses of peanut butter added throughout the brewing process. Now lactose free.
So they haven't used the milk sugar lactose in it. So interesting.
So now we will find out if it's peanut butter powder.
Yes.
Or actual
peanut butter. That's always our.
You can tell right away in the flavor.
Yes. Yep, you for sure can.
And in our opinion, I guess I hope I'm saying this right. In our opinion, the actual peanuts
Tastes better.
taste much better than that powder.
Everyone we've had that has that powder in it, it's got almost a grainy
It's like you
thing
can't get,
to it.
It just sticks right in your mouth. You can't get rid of it.
Exactly. Oh, you can smell peanut.
I can smell a peanut.
I can smell it.
It's not overpowering for the aroma.
Color wise, looks like a lager. I mean, that kind of color.
You can almost see through it. I mean,
Almost,
it's a little bit of that color, that little lightish orangish yellowish orange.
You get the peanut. The thing that's nice is the peanut butter flavor is not overpowering.
Right.
But you definitely get it.
Yeah. So
in this one, it does linger just a little bit. The peanut butter does. That's not bad.
Am I incorrect or correct? Do Reese's Pieces have chocolate?
It's been so long since I've had them. I don't remember.
So, but this does not have chocolate.
Nope.
It's just a blonde ale.
Blonde ale with peanut butter.
A lot of peanut butter, which it does.
Yep.
But I guess if you're keying on the word Reese's Pieces, that's why I guess the only.
But this is Thesis Pieces.
Yes, it's their.
But no, I like this. This
does not taste like peanut butter powder.
No, it doesn't to me either. I'm thinking this might be actual peanut butter or something to that effect.
Or ground peanuts or something like that.
Yeah, it's not the fake powdered stuff.
This is good. I mean, we haven't had a clunker.
No. We're going to have to go back, I think, again and revisit them.
Yeah. This is really good. Hopefully we can put their hash brown on the thing so they can know what we're talking about.
Yep. Well, yeah, when we bought these, we had told the gentleman there, the bartender, that we were going to do a podcast on. He goes, "Oh, well, let us know for sure when you do it." It's like, okay. So I'll have to definitely message him because, it'll be coming here. So
maybe then our my not score related recommendation, but try this with a little bit of chocolate.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see if because we'd have to look and see if they have before or not. I don't know. But yeah, it would be interesting to do because it'd be like do a peanut butter cup one. Yes. Because I mean, they really have the peanut butter down. Yeah. They got that flavor down. And I mean, like this, to do it as a blonde, it worked out perfect. Yes. Very much so. Because you definitely want to have a beer that doesn't have a strong flavor of its own. Right. And a blonde ale works perfect because they really don't. Yeah. This is good. Wow. Score wise, I think I'm going to do like a 3.2. Wow. I really like this. I mean, I think I'm not saying that it's the absolute best peanut butter beer we've ever had, but it is solid. Yes. And I think anybody could try it, and I think you'd like it. It's very good. Yeah, there's definitely nothing to be scared of this one. No. And I guess I'm really intrigued by the way that they get the peanut butter in there because that flavor is really good. I mean, and we've talked about it before. Some of the people just put that powdered peanut butter. It just doesn't help with the flavor. What these guys did with this peanut butter is spot on. Yeah. I mean, they got the flavor down. Like, it's pretty crazy. I mean, really, really good. Yeah. I'm up there in the threes too. I'm going to go with 3.2 as well. I like it. I mean, and I'm always saying I could even raise my score higher if you put a little bit of chocolate into it, make it a Reese's Pieces. This might be in a 4 range for me. Yeah, this was good. And the ABV is only 5.5, so you could drink a number of them. Yeah, really good. That's wild. They're doing a good job. Wow. I'm impressed. You are doing a good on the ones you picked, buddy. I mean, I can't say that very often about the ones I pick up. I was going to say, are you going to say you can't say that much about the beers I pick, but no, I mean, I can't even say that I've been as lucky getting this many beers. I know, this is crazy. So are you ready for question 7? Yes. So here we go. Okay. In what year was Christmas declared a national holiday, and by which president? Oh, jeepers. This is going to be I'm just going to, I'm going to be so wrong. I'm going to say George Washington did it back in 1777. So you're close. Yeah. President Grant. Oh, in 1870. Okay. Declared Christmas a national holiday. See, I was thinking maybe right off the bat Right. Well, that's what I was thinking too. And I'm like, I'm sure they must have celebrated it. Yeah. But maybe not. Maybe they didn't have the way the government is set up now I'm sure after the Civil War, right, getting things nationalized and getting things standardized. So that'd be the only thing I could think of. Yeah, makes sense. I mean, it totally does. But I guess I'm surprised it took them that long. Right. So well, I'm sure they weren't like the government employees looking for days off. So like, well, that's what it was. They probably started getting more employees, and they went, unless they work where you work, where you get like 50 days off a year. No, that would have been you. Oh, so all right. I'll let you have one. Hey, so what do we got next? This next beer, and this one ups the ABV a little bit. Yes, it does. I'm kind of surprised. So this is Plot Armor. It's an Imperial Red Ale,
Wow.
and it's 8%. So this is quite a bit
Definitely,
higher
yeah,
than all the other ones.
2.5% than what we've had.
On the side of the can, it says hint of rye, smoke, and subtle sweetness.
All right,
Look, it's got like a knight kind of guy on there with holding up a
chalice. So all this little bit more that it said was the beer that cannot be killed off.
Okay.
I'm not sure why. Hints of smoky caramel and rye shine through this boozy sweetness of this big and mean red ale.
Okay. They have our attention.
I mean, they've got a lot of good words in there.
Mm-hmm.
So now let's see if they can put it in the glass.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, it's red in color.
This is definitely a red, like a dark amber to a reddish for sure in color. This is the darkest one we've had so far from them.
Yes.
And I'm guessing it will be, because looking at the style of the next one, it's going to be lighter. But yeah.
Even the head is a little bit tinge of kind of reddish.
So this is an Imperial Red Ale.
Pretty muted aroma.
I was going to say, yeah, I don't get a lot of smoky.
I don't get much for
aroma.
No, it's very muted.
That's not bad. I don't mind that.
There's definitely a smokiness in there.
Yes, I'm getting that now. Yes.
It's coming through after you you swallow it. Like the finish is a little bit smoky.
Little bit. Now, we've had other smoked beers that are way...
Yeah, this is not taking a piece of charcoal.
Correct.
Or not a burnt piece of wood.
Right. Yeah, we've had some that tasted like that. This is not to that level.
Right. This is very subtle.
For that. So I'm happy about that. I was a little concerned at first, thinking, oh boy, how smoky is this going to be?
So can you help me on like red ales? Are they saying red ale just because of the color, or is there only a different flavor that should be?
No, usually it's the color. Honestly, there's like 3 styles to me that really, you see them do a lot more of adding flavor to it.
Okay.
Blonde ales, red ales, and brown ales.
Okay.
And it just seems like, and they're all named after the color.
Okay. So it's not really a flavor. So
yeah.
I mean, when you say Imperial, it's basically because it's higher ABV.
Yes. Yep.
Because you can't make something redder, right? I mean,
no, right? Yeah.
Okay. So
because we've had sours way redder than this.
Yeah. So like if somebody's reading the can before they buy it,
right?
They see Imperial Red Ale, shouldn't be scared by it's going to be it's just telling you it's a higher ABV.
Right. Yes. And when it's Imperial, it just means it's higher ABV. Yeah. This is.
But, I don't mind. I mean, did you taste any pepperish for the rye? I don't really get
not a huge amount. I get a little, but not a lot.
So maybe that would probably be the only.
And I don't really get a boozy sweetness.
Yeah, I've never heard. I think that's probably the first time I've had those words put together in the description.
Right. You know, Liney's actually had, when they had their red lager.
Yep.
I mean, that was because it was lagered. So you had more of that lager flavor, but that was really good.
Right.
I don't mind this one. 8%, I probably wouldn't want to drink a whole bunch of pint cans of it.
Yes.
But I enjoy it.
I mean, really, I don't find anything offensive by it. I mean, it tastes good.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, so let me ask this question then too. So if this was just a red ale and it didn't have the caramel or the rye, it'd be almost like a lager. I mean, because there wouldn't be much flavor at all, right?
Right. They'd be similar like
so
that.
Then they're adding a little bit into it to get it.
Yep. Just like, with the blonde ale when they put the peanut butter in it,
They'd be pretty nondescript if they didn't put a little flavor.
Most of them are. It seems they may have just a hint of flavor, but it's not. That's why we've never really done a lot of like up at the camper for beer tasting to have. Okay, we're just going to do a blonde ale. Well, okay, your normal blonde ales don't taste like a whole lot. Same with brown. Same with red. We've done them, but not.
It makes sense, and that's why just so the listeners know too. I mean, but I would definitely recommend this. I mean, for the beginner craft beer drinker, is going to get a good representation. I mean, it's not going to scare you away.
No, and 8%, it drinks really mellow. It's very smooth and mellow for an 8% beer.
Oh, for sure. All right, so I am first. It looks like so. Again, where I'm struggling is I do taste the smokiness, but I don't know if that's the caramel. I don't know if the caramel is working in there or not, because the smokiness really is that prominent flavor.
Right.
The rye, I don't know if that's in there too. So the flavor, I mean, there's a lot of flavor there, but it's not like a bad flavor. It's just smoke. It's got that smoky feel to it. So that's not bad. It's not horrendous. I'm going to go with 2.6.
Oh, geez. Okay.
I would have just liked a little more of the caramel or a little bit more of the rye, just to give me a little bit more. So maybe, cut that smokiness down just a touch.
Sure.
That's all.
I must have tasted a different one. I'm going to 3.1.
Oh, nice.
I really do like it.
Okay.
The fact that the smokiness is there, but it's not the predominant flavor I like.
Okay.
And 8%, I think it drinks very smooth for that. So I think they did a good job, but I can totally see, I don't really get a caramel flavor. And like you said, that how did they describe it? A boozy sweetness. I really don't get a booziness out of it. So that's the only thing that's kind of, I don't know, but I'd drink that can. I don't mind that at all.
Very good. Very good. All right.
Is this our last question or do we have another one? Oh, man. Okay.
So question 8. In what year, in which state of the United States was the first to recognize Christmas as a state holiday? So you already heard of one before.
Yeah.
As a national holiday.
Yeah.
Now, who recognized it? Because like you mentioned, why didn't they do it sooner?
Yeah. The states did it before probably.
On their own, yes.
Okay.
So which state and what year did they do it?
Oh, geez. Who was going to be the one that...
Remember, we're talking early.
Yep.
So there's not all 50 states.
At the latest was 1870.
Right. So it's got to be on probably east of the Mississippi.
I was going to say East Coast is what I would guess, but let's say, I'll say Massachusetts and 1790.
Close. You're close. Alabama in 1836.
Well, that totally wasn't... That was not even remotely close.
I was trying to pump everybody.
I had a good streak going, and that one wasn't even close.
Yeah, so
I figured it was going to be one of the originals.
Right. This is maybe this is probably still holding on from the Civil War where
it could be.
They're very separate from up there, and the South was doing their own
Interesting. Thing. So Alabama in
1836.
Wow. I had no idea.
See, well, it wasn't a hard question, but it's just a challenging question.
There you go. It's kind of like a sour. Is it tart or is it sweet?
Yes, or like an IPA.
Yes. It's funny that you brought that up.
Is it hoppy or not hoppy?
Yes. We have one beer left from Thesis.
Here we go.
The last beer that we have, Jim, is their Uptown Overlord.
Okay.
And this is a hazy double IPA.
Ooh.
8.2%. And on the can, it says hazy double IPA with Citra, Simcoe, and Mosaic hops.
Wow. Well, you probably got more than I got because now it just says this massive hazy double IPA is brewed with Mosaic and Citra hops.
Oh.
So the can actually has 3.
The can has 3, yeah.
It's an easy drinking 8%er.
Okay.
Bottoms up.
Nice.
So,
all right.
And again, just for all the listeners, how favorite do I like IPAs?
You love them.
If I smell hops, I know it's going to be.
You can smell hops, but it's not as bad as some of them we've had.
So, but this is not a double dry hop. This is just a double hop. So this was through the brewing process, right?
This is a hazy double,
like a New England style.
Ooh, I like that. I think you might be surprised. It's pretty mellow.
Right. So there is a faint hint of aroma of hops in the aroma.
Right. Yep.
But the hoppy dryness is not there.
Right.
I mean, my mouth is not dried out. So for that reason, I mean, that's a good thing. But you know that you're drinking an IPA. There's no mistake about that. I mean, you're not going to sneak away from that. It's not one of those like very, it's got you right around the waist. Like this is the IPA.
Right. Not like some of the dank ones we've had. Yeah.
This is definitely on the mellower side.
Yes.
Of the IPAs. And for a double IPA, I mean, it definitely does not. If you wouldn't have said double IPA, I don't know if I would have picked out that it was double. I mean, it's not. Maybe the double is more representative of the ABV.
Yeah. It could be, yeah.
Because the flavors, I don't think it's double-ish.
No, because usually that's what they say is if it's double, triple, quadruple, it's higher ABV.
Okay.
But yeah, in a hazy, I've heard you could say hazy, you could say juicy. It's where it has that more. It's not that super dry finish like some of them have been. So I think they did a really good job on this one.
So the only thing that I would, add from a non-IPA liker is, you're putting the Mosaic and Citra hops to maybe put a little bit of that citrus flavor, maybe an orange or, like that very first one.
Right.
Some of those, like that tangerine or that blood orange, just not a lot. I think for me as a non-IPA guy, maybe that would help. I don't know, but it's not bad.
Yeah. No, like I said, and I don't mind IPAs at all. And I think they did a good job on it. I give them thumbs up on it.
So I'm first too, right?
Nope, it's me first.
Are you first?
Yeah.
Go give me another minute to think about what I'm going to try to.
Boy, I'm trying to, because I know you do not like ties. I'm going to go with 3.3.
Wow, this
I
is
put it
probably
right
your
in
second
there.
best then.
Yeah, I think they did a really good job on it. And for the style, I think they nailed it. And 8.2 drinks very smooth.
Yes.
For that. And I do think that, if somebody really doesn't like IPAs or hasn't really had them before, I don't know if I would steer them to it. I would and I wouldn't. I would because I think the haziness of it kind of knocks that hop down.
Yep.
But I think there's still enough there that people, if you've never had one before, you still might be like, oh, what's that?
Right.
But for those of us that have definitely partook of the IPA, region, I like it. I think it's good.
And again, I always want to preface by saying I don't like sours. I don't seek out IPAs. This is not like one of my favorite types of beers. But I'm glad that we had it because, I think it just shows the breadth of what the beer project can do for beers. So, kudos to them. And my score is not representative of all their beers. It's just,
right.
I struggle with the hoppiness and the dryness for me. So it's not like I wouldn't seek it out, but I'm glad you had it just so I could try it. I probably wouldn't buy it on my own, but I'm not scared of it now after trying it. And I don't think the listeners should be either. If they're like interested in IPAs, I think it'd be a good, especially like in a taster glass.
Yes. Yep.
To try it. So my score is going to be a 2.4 only because I'm just not the hoppy kind of guy.
Right.
It's not that it's bad. It's not offensive. It actually tastes good. I think maybe just a little more citrus flavor might, if there's a little citrus flavor, I think I'd even increase my score a little bit.
Sure. Yep. Yeah. So I guess, did you have another question?
One final question.
Let's get that out of the way and then we'll do
a wrap up.
Our wrap up on what we thought of these guys.
Okay, here we go. So, question 9. Which holiday was Jingle Bells originally sang for and who wrote it? So can I give you a hint?
Yeah, it's not Christmas,
I'm guessing.
Christmas. What holiday? I'll say New Year's Eve. And who wrote it? And I should know it, but I don't. Mr. Jingle. I don't know.
So it turns out we first started dashing through the snow for an entirely different holiday.
The Thanksgiving. Dang, I knew it. I was thinking, okay, is it Thanksgiving or New Year's Eve?
James Lord Pierpont wrote the song called One Horse Open Sleigh for his church's Thanksgiving concert in the mid-19th century. Then in 1857, the song was re-released under the title We All Know It and Love It, and is still among the most popular Christmas songs today.
So it was originally for Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Dang it. I was going to say it and I thought, no, maybe not. And, so.
Well, man. Well, you did good, though.
I did good. I had at least had an opportunity on all of them.
Yes,
so I was happy with that.
So I'll keep the questions as easy as that for the future. So I know.
Yeah,
I know where your window of.
Yeah, don't ask those kids on the bus anymore.
Yes, these are good questions. You did a very good job. So kudos.
Well,
and you did a good job picking the beers, too.
Well, again, like I said, this is all the beers I had in the cooler. So.
Oh, and did you read that little part on the bottom there, too?
On the bottom here?
Yeah.
So what type of system do you brew on?
Right. So that was one of the questions.
So this was on their website?
From their website.
Okay, said that they brew on a 5-barrel system from Portland Kettle Works. We currently have 4 5-barrel fermenters and 4 10-barrel fermenters.
So they're definitely small scale, right?
Well,
or is that bigger?
That's a bigger scale. It's not as big as like your giant brands, but it's
for a small craft brewery.
Oh yeah, it's good size. Okay, very good size. So Jim, what did you think of the beers overall, and what were your favorites? Who would you recommend them? Things like that. Do you want to go back?
So across the board, outstanding. All great beers. I don't know if I can say this for a small craft brewery because I want to take out Central Waters,
right.
Bourbon County,
yep.
the big brew guys. But for a small micro craft brewery, other than maybe the one in Lanesboro.
Oh, Sylvan.
Yep. I would say they're on the same par. Very, very good. The flavors are very good for both places. It is like so comforting to know that people are really trying to put flavors in their beers. Because I think we kind of got off on an edge where we just hadn't had good flavors for quite a few different breweries.
Yep.
So I was beginning to wonder, is this why some of the craft breweries are, closing up because they're afraid to put flavor? But wow, I am so glad that we went to Thesis Beer Project because they are doing good. In my opinion, the flavors for all these were phenomenal, really good. Now, my scores may not say always phenomenal, but I would say across the board, they're way above average compared to some of the other ones where they might have one beer that's good, then most of them are not very good.
Right, yes.
So I think really good. Kudos to them. I guess by my scores, my number one was the sour, which I don't think that's ever happened. In our previous 3 seasons, I don't think I've ever rated, even when we did all sours,
I was gonna say,
they're all still below zero, close to zero. So
Yep.
very good there. That was my number 1. My number 2 was the Thesis Pieces. And then my number 3 was the fruited sour. Boom. So 2 of my top 3 were the sours.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And I think it's probably because the flavor, there was a lot of good flavor with those.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
So those are my top 3, but all across the board, they were all very good beers. I'd highly recommend anybody go to Thesis Beer Project.
Yeah, the thing that I really was impressed with, and you brought it up, we had 9 beers, and there wasn't a one of them that you're like, oh, that's terrible.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I know that, like you said, you're not an IPA guy, so of course that's going to be a little bit lower, but it was still, you weren't offended by it.
Correct.
And for the amount of different styles of beer that we have here, they did really well in all of them.
Right.
And that's hard to find.
Yes.
So again, if you're in Rochester, go and check them out. For me, again, the Citrus Mistress was really good. It kind of surprised me.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I mean, it was very good. I did very much like the peanut butter. Also, I did like the double IPA. I thought it was a very good job. But honestly, even the red ale, I really liked the stuffing beer.
Yeah.
Crazy as it is, and it's out there. It tasted exactly like stuffing, and like when we were there, like I said, the bartender said they only brewed like 5 gallons of it. And I totally can understand why, but if if they've done it 2 years in a row, maybe they'll do it again next year. And if they do, you've got to go and try it because
right on Thanksgiving time.
Yes. Cause that is so out there and different that it works.
Right. I mean, can I ask you, have you ever had a beer that tastes like stuffing?
Like stuffing? No.
So this is the first time you've ever had a Kölsch before, but just not that.
Yeah, not one that tastes like stovetop stuffing.
Right. First one ever. So we can say that not only for the show, but even for Untapped.
Exactly. Yeah, it's just crazy. Way to go, guys. I mean, I give them so much credit for they're not afraid of flavors.
Yes.
Because we've been to other breweries too. It seemed like, they were so concerned about just brewing for the masses that they cut out the vast majority of the flavor.
Right.
And it's like, man, we must be on the outside looking in because we love flavor.
Right. And these guys.
Yeah. And that's what drew, especially me, that's what drew me to craft beer was there's flavor. Oh my gosh, there's flavor.
Yes.
And these guys, they're not afraid of it. And I give them credit for that. And that's awesome. And we will be back.
Yes, we will.
At some point. And,
good job. They did a
good job. Awesome. Well, cool, Jim. Thanks for sitting down for these 9 beers.
Yeah, I mean, they all tasted super good. And they're not over the top.
No. And like I said, just the vast majority or the vast difference in styles, also, and the fact that they showed that, hey, we can brew any of these styles.
Yes.
I give them credit. So that was awesome.
Very
Ladies and gentlemen, hope you had a happy new year.
Same here.
Since this is January 2nd, hopefully everybody had a safe and fun New Year's Eve. And the weather, well,
Might start cooperating at some point.
I'm getting tired of winter already. It seems like every day it snowed.
Yeah, we're done with snow.
And again, I'm glad I don't own a snowmobile because trails haven't even opened yet. They were getting ready and then they warmed up and melted and all that good stuff. So hopefully in 2026 now, they'll be able to get out for those guys. Snow. Yes. So awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening. Like I said, if you're in Rochester, Minnesota, look up the Thesis Beer Project because they're doing a great job. And like you said, Jim, they're a smaller brewery, but man, they
do a good job.
They got their finger on the flavor.
And they're not afraid of it.
Exactly. Well, awesome, man. Thank you so much. And we've got some pretty cool stuff coming up.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about our Beer of the Year candidates.
Yes, it's coming up.
And we've got some slightly higher ABV beers coming up.
Yes.
So
that should be good. So they might hopefully they have the same type of flavor as these guys do.
Boy, I'm hoping because they look good. So
yes, they sound good.
Well, awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for listening. And like we always say, we hope your campfire is always warm.
Your beers are always cold.
See ya.
Thank you for listening to the Northwoods Beer Guy podcast. If you have a question, a comment, or a beer you'd like us to review, please feel free to send us a message at northwoodsbeerguy@gmail.com. You can also find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're on Untapped, look up Northwoods Beer Guy and send a friend request. Until next week, I hope all your campfires are warm and all your beer is cold.